Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Sibelius tutorial. My name is Joe. In this episode, we will talk about the basic steps of using Sibelius to create a music score. These include how to create a new score in Sibelius. Then we'll explain how to input the notes by using different voices. We'll be using the first phrase of a chorale by J.S. Bach as an example. I'll also introduce two different ways by which we could listen to the notes we put on the score. Okay, before we start, just a quick message about my channel. If you like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook page, and visit my website. Thanks for your support. To open a new score in Sibelius, we just need to press Command-N or Control-N. And then on a quick start window, I would select a blank score. Then click the Change Instrument button. In the pop-up window, we could choose whatever instrument we want. I just choose piano in this example. Then click Add to Score and click OK to confirm. As for the other settings of the new score, including which time signature and key signature to use, we should refer to the original score. In the example we'll be using later on, the music is in common time and it is in G major. Also, it starts from the 4th beat. So, in the Quick Start window, we should select the corresponding time signature, which is common time, and then check the box before the option Start with bar of length to add a pickup beat, and choose a crotchet from the drop-down list that follows. Then we scroll down a little bit and we'll see another option. Check the box before metronome mark. This enables us to adjust the tempo. Then we should select major sharp keys from the key signature setup and select one sharp for G major. Then we can scroll further down to input the title. I just type in Chorale 003 for the time being. And J.S. Bach in the composer-songwriter field. Click Create, then the new score can be opened. After returning to the main edit screen, we still have a few things to do for preparing the score. These include deciding whether to show the instrument names and bar number on the score. We could just go to the Appearance tab and click the Engraving Rule button on the left. In the list on the left-hand side of the pop-up window, choose Bar Numbers. Then choose No Bar Numbers under the Appearance group. That is because I don't want to show any bar numbers in this example. Then click Instruments in the list on the left. Since I don't want to show any instrument's name in the score, I should select None in all the views under the Instruments Names group. Then click OK to confirm and we'll return back to the main screen. Also, by pressing and holding the Command or Control key while rolling the mouse wheel, we could adjust the zoom level. We could also click and drag the blank space on the score to adjust its position. Okay, after creating a new score, we can now input the first phrase of the chorale. I've put the original score here for our reference. Let's start by editing the title. Double-click the title on the score, then input the proper name using the computer keyboard. Instead of pressing the return key after the input, we should use the mouse to click on the blank space on the score to confirm the title. Then we could start to input the voice part one by one. We shall be using the different voices provided in the Sibelius software. There are 4 voices available. Before inputting the notes, we should make sure that the keypad window is enabled. Go to the View tab of the main menu. Check the keypad box, then the keypad should appear on the screen. To input the notes of the melody, we can use Voice 1. Choose a note duration from the keypad, for example a crotchet here, then use the mouse pointer to click on the corresponding position of the score. You should always refer to the original score for that. Then we have quavers in the second bar. Select that from the bottom right-hand corner of the keypad. Then put the note on the corresponding position of the score. And select crotchet for the rest of the phrase. After inputting the notes, you may want to have a listen. To listen to the score, just check the box next to the transport option in the View tab. Click Rewind and play to listen. Click Stop at the end. Okay, we shall now move on to the alto part. That is the second part in the score. We shall use Voice 2 for that. In the bottom row of the keypad, click the Voice 2 button. Select the note value. Since the first note has a sharp, we should also click the sharp on the keypad. No accidentals for the second note, but we should select the sharp for the third note again. Then quavers for the fourth beat, and crotchet for bar 2. Remember, if the note you are inputting has a sharp, you have to select the sharp and the note value from the keypad before putting the note on the score. That also applies to other note attributes. Okay, let's listen to the score again. Click on the first note of the score, then press P. Press the spacebar to stop. By using this playback method, we could choose to start the playback from any position of the score. You don't need to reopen the transport window every time. Okay, let's move on to the tenor part. Using Voice 1 for the input would be fine. Just like before, select the appropriate note value, then click on the corresponding position on the score. Now we can see that it is a bit tight between the staffs. We can change that by clicking and dragging the bass staff downward. We could also use this method to adjust the position of other score objects. Okay, we shall then input the bass parts by using Voice 2. Again, select the appropriate note value and click on the corresponding position to input the notes. The G in second bar has a sharp. We should select the sharp before inputting the note. After inputting the notes, we found that the notes in the inner part are overlapping with each other. We could solve this problem by adjusting the stem height. Just click and drag the beams to adjust. We could also adjust the spacing between the staffs. Let's have a listen. The last step is to add fermata on the notes at the end of the phrase. Click and select the last note in the soprano part, then go to the fourth page on the keypad. Click the fermata button on the bottom left-hand corner. Repeat the same steps for the last note in the bass part. Let's listen to the music with fermata. Nice. That brings us to the end of this episode. If you found this video useful, please like, comment, and share the video. Please also subscribe my YouTube channel. I look forward to meeting you again. I shall make more videos on computer music in the future. Stay tuned.